Good evening and welcome to Emperor's Rat-a-tat. Today we're going to be doing a elemental reading and we're going to start with fire. So Aries, Sagittarius and Leo, this reading is going to be for you. For that one, interesting. Alright, let's see what the Moonology card is going to bring for us today. So for the good of all, clearly and concisely, accurately describe what is happening for the querents at the moment and give us some good advice and a very nice outcome. Let's get this manifestation all squared away. Right. Would you like to give me any Moonology cards for this week, please? What are we looking at here? Or shall I just go straight on with the read? Okay, let's try that then. Oh, something's coming. Thank you, ancestor, spirit guides, and every. Yeah, all right. That one fell on the floor, so should I take that? No, I'm not going to take that one. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Very nice. So far it looks like stability and growth. Ace of Swords. Fresh ideas. Chariot moving fast. Nine of Wands. Being resilient. King of Swords. Right. It's funny how the past energy has got the Chariot, right, which is fire, right? It's that rapid movement there. We've got the Page of Wands in the underlying energy as well. Again, another fire card. It's that very Aries, I would say that is. For me, it's like just jumping straight into it. This is the action here. I mean, I do read after I pulled the cards. I'm just describing them now, but it's like being in Aries and just jumping straight forward with that fire of initiation, going bang, something new. All right. I had the Eight of Pentacles, but it fell on the floor. I mean, it kind of makes sense still to have that up there, but if it was supposed to come out again, it will. Alright, we've got the Two of Swords on the shelf. And that is the energy from around you, the people and places. Eight of Wands in your hopes and fears. That is fast movement again, and you've got the Empress on the shelf as the outcome. Beautiful, this. Right, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a lovely reading for you. This is about that balance, right? It's Four of Pentacles here is about keeping yourself balanced across an energetic level, which is really good, and it's right here in your environment. So it could be financial, it could be anything that actually makes your current environment balanced, right? So whether that be emotional or financial, whatever it is, that's the underlying, that's what this reading is about. And it's about growth in that aspect as well. Yeah, could be worried about the growth, but there is growth there. Okay, supporting this underlying energy is this Ace of Swords. Fire needs air to burn, and one thing quite a lot of the fire signs tend to forget about is going forward with logic sometimes, because they just love to burn, right? Which is not a bad thing, but underlying it's that thought process, it's that new idea of that logic, it's getting that information that you need, it's having that sudden brain expansion, right? And that comes from this past energy of rapid movement, going forward in a direction, and just going with the flow. Stabilizing that, right? So having that energy, which you normally have anyway. You rule that card, right? You got the Ace of Swords, but the current energy is the Nine of Wands. Again, it's fire, but it's about that personal resilience. It's standing firm within your boundaries, right, and still allowing the passion, but being not apprehensive, but more defensive, more wary of it. And that's probably because of the introduction of this Ace of Swords. It might be that you're learning how to be logical within a situation, and what that brings about in the future is the King of Swords. It's brilliant, going from the Ace to the King. You're not taking emotion into consideration here, potentially, because you're fire, right? And actually, in this current time, like astrologically, taking the emotion out is probably the best thing to do. Very, very strong energy. You're on par with what's going on there. Astrologically, I think that this is a very, very strong reading. So thank you, element of fire. So your strength here is like your strength in this situation being the Page of Wands. It's allowing that passion and ambition that you have inside of you to grow. But now that you're starting to put your logical mind to something, it doesn't put you out. It kind of allows you to control that burn, right? Which allows. Pardon me, my dad just came in there watching the football on his phone. So that, so controlling your own fire to an extent that allows you to choose where you're going to burn, right? And that basically gives you a brand new way of controlling your fire. It's bringing about fresh ambition and fresh passion, okay? In your environment, you've got the Two of Swords on the shelf. Now, this is what the environment or people around you at the moment could be projecting towards you, right? And it's like they're not sure whether you can see things clearly, whether you're making the right, that you are making the right choice. But remember, the lack of water here suggests that the reason why we've even got that card in the environment at the moment is because the other signs are very, very heavily in their emotions at the moment, right? So there could be a lot of fear going on there, which is, again, it came on the shelf. So, and that's also facing down at this Page of Wands. Yeah? So just stay in your lane. Keep doing what you're doing. Everything's beautiful, right? And for the hopes here, but also your fears. We've got the Eight of Wands. That's rapid movement, right? That's after that page gets that idea, that ambition, that passion. Your nature comes back out again. You start burning hard and burning fast, which is with this lunar eclipse that's coming in. You've got it's going to be like a catapult. As soon as that lunar eclipse passes, like ping, fire, gone. Right. So having that is good, because those ideas are just going to fire forward. Whatever you're manifesting, it's coming in, and it's coming in quick. But because you've got that Ace of Wands in there, right, and the King of Swords now as well, it's like you're still being wary that you're not burning too fast, and trying to make that wrong, like scared that you're going to make that wrong decision about something. You're not. You're on path. You're on the path, and you've got the Empress here. Again, the Empress is on the shelf, but it's on the shelf looking up as opposed to looking down. She's faced up, but she's looking down at the Ace of Wands, and we've got the full moon there as well on this card. Have a look at that. It's beautiful. She's looking down here like that. All right. If you follow this and you relax, you know, you don't let this fear or potential fear of the Eight of Wands rule you, and you consider the fact that there could be something that your environment is trying to tell you that can guide you, but still staying in your own lane and cracking on with what you're doing. You have every chance here to be able to, well, your manifestation is coming through. All right, it's going to be interesting. The reason why it might be on the shelf though is because the manifestations, right? Because at the moment we're in this retrograde, and we're about to get this Mercury retrograde as well. It could be that these manifestations that you've been manifesting, they may be things that, while in this retrograde, you feel are what you want, and yet that might change after the retrograde. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. But having the Empress, even if it's on the shelf, right, as a potential outcome, that's what I'm saying. All right, clear this energy. Thank you very much, and we'll do another elemental fire sign reading after the lunar eclipse.